Hello everyone, I am Phoenix Tremaine, and this is my review of How to Get Away with Murder. Um, Now first, I would like to ask you, if you haven't subscribed, please do, so you can see my videos when they come out. And also to show me some support. I'd really appreciate it. I would like you to experience this social media experience with me. And so just take a second, just subscribe, shit. But like, comment, anything you want to do. But this video is for a review of How to Get Away with Murder. It is a week late because I thought y'all didn't want to see my How to Get Away with Murder reviews, because I released one and it was like 18 views for like a month. And then I don't know what happened, but I looked and it was like 1,100. It's like, okay. So maybe you do want to see me review How to Get Away with Murder. So I'll be reviewing it now, and I'll be reviewing it when they do their winter finale tonight, so we finally find out who shot Annalise. But the show's really good. I really enjoyed this episode, and it basically began with Annalise doing selfies and sending them to her mother. And we all know Annalise loves herself, and she loves her natural hair, and she especially loves not wearing makeup and just being natural. But that was kind of a weird way to start the show. And then Nate showed up drunk, but she wouldn't give him no pussy. So she was like, you're not getting consolation pussy just because I fucked you over. Here's a blanket. Get your ass on the couch and go to sleep, bitch. And basically, that's not what she said, but that's what she was thinking, because she wouldn't give him no pussy. And we all know Nate, just takes off his shirt and she gets wet. So she really was protecting that pussy in the beginning. Didn't last too long, but eventually he got it. Oliver turned up missing, but that was just a red herring for the show. Philip and him basically went and they were talking about the case or whatever, because he found out that he hacked his computer, but the nature of what was going on didn't make sense. That he left the refrigerator open, that he had the spilled milk on the floor. If there wasn't anything sort of like violent, or it didn't make sense. It's like, oh shit, well, let's go talk here. Let me at least close the refrigerator door. Even if he was too nervous to wipe up the spilled milk, said, I'll get that shit later. It didn't make sense that in the context of the way it worked itself out, it was just them playing with the audience, just to play with the audience with last week's cliffhanger. Or a week after, because this is a week late, 2 weeks ago, cliffhanger. Then they went crazy with this plea deal back and forth. Another red herring that's just kind of stretching the show out to the end. And Caleb and Michaela, he was getting her pussy wet again, but as his lawyer, or one of his lawyers, she couldn't, get the dick, but, she did. Eventually, just like Annalise. Wes contradicts Annalise. Well, I don't know why she even keeps Wes around. He don't do what he's told. He's always got to be watched. I guess you keep your enemies closer. Okay, your friends closer, your enemies closer. Because Wes is a pain in the fucking ass. Okay, she did kick him off the case temporarily, but Wes being Wes, he never really stopped, being an asshole, just fucking shit up. And then eventually, I forgot the boy's name already, but the guy who the DA was using, that's been fucking Bonnie, he realized there was a bug, and so they all went looking for the bug, and it was in a pen. And Annalise decided to use the pen to trick the DA into coming in and wasting time, because the Wes had convinced the Asian chick, what's her name, Catherine, to go ahead and take the plea deal, because he felt that's what he should have done, and then his conscience would have been clear. Even though that's not what they do. It shows How to Get Away with Murder, not how not to get away with murder and just take the deal. That's not the show. That's not how this works. Okay, So Annalise was pissed, but she still didn't fire him. Um, and then Philip is the guilty one based on the DNA. But of course, by the end, we realize he's working with Catherine, so who the fuck knows what's really going on. But Annalise had a good moment with the DA where the DA came in based on the lies they had told, looking for evidence that wasn't there, just to make them miss the deadline for doing the plea deal. And Annalise is sitting there smiling like, yeah, bitch, I gotcha. You know, and Catherine still wanted to take the deal all the way up until they were able to match the DNA to get her off. Now, I don't know what Catherine's issue is, why she decided to take the deal. If she's really working with Philip, then I'm not sure how much sense this plot point makes. But when all was said and done, I don't know if you ever seen a show called Sense8, but it is a show on Netflix, and in it they had this huge orgy scene where all the 8 characters were fucking, but they all felt each other fucking. But this kind of reminded me of Sense8 without the supernatural effects or whatever, where they took half of the cast and everybody just started fucking, and it just kept going back and forth from different people. Michaela never had an orgasm, so Caleb fixed that for her real quick. You know, bust that pussy open, hit them spots, you know, got that clit working, and before you know it, bam, bitch had some orgasms. Well, I shouldn't call her a bitch. I should call her a little thirsty, because, you know, her character's been trying to get some good dick since season 1. So, but it just ain't been working out for her. But finally, she found that right dick. Maybe his dick was curved like mine and was able to give her multiple orgasms. But that's a story for another day. Then Philip, Oliver and Connor started fucking in the court or something. And right on the desk at the school, I think. And that was more graphic than we're used to seeing on TV, where he was actually kissing him and licking on his chest and shit. You don't usually see that on TV, so they're pushing the envelope really hard, and people love it. So that's why when people say Empire, the gay scenes, ruined Empire, no, it was gay scenes all through season 1, and it became the #1 TV show on TV. So, no, the gay stuff does not deter people from watching. If anything, it's that curiosity. They get to watch it, and they get to go, sort of like 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, you read all that shit, but, you know, do you really want to be whipped and tied up and all that kind of shit? But some of you do, some of you don't. Sometimes the fantasy is better than actuality. So you can live out your fantasies and kind of get an idea of what gay sex is like by watching Empire How to Get Away with Murder, without feeling bad about yourself. You know, like reading a book. Annalise and Nate fucked, and oh my god, that scene with Annalise and Nate, I love every time they fuck. And when they fucked this time, Annalise was sitting on the edge of the bed, and she was like she looked so helpless and weak, and like, just take me now, you know, my pussy's aching, like, you know, here, it's all yours. And then she sees all the muscles and shit, and you know, her shit just go, you know. I can imagine Nate and Annalise fucking. I bet she's a squirter. That's why he can't leave that Annalise alone, because she's a squirter. And she just goes whoosh all over him. So, but on my talk show, we had a whole discussion about women that were squirters, and you may want to check that out. Let me see. Caleb and Michaela, they were fucking to give her orgasm. Frank and Laurel fucked. Their fucking is okay. I liked it better. A different scene they had done where, you know, he was throwing her ass out and she didn't want to go, and he threw her up against the wall, and, you know, was just like taking it and shit. You know, that was hot. You know, he didn't rape her or nothing, but, you know, so she wanted to be taken. You know, so she got taken like Liam Neeson in the movie Taken. Just, you know, you're getting it. And then we get to have Wes blow Annalise groove. Nate's barely dressed coming down the steps. Wes is like, oh, whatever. And then he goes and shows them one of Catherine's pictures is in Philip's room. And so they know each other. And so they're like, oh, shit. And then Caleb shows Michaela a gun and tells her, did Catherine do it? I don't know anymore. And then finally, Catherine is in the car, and Philip gets in, and he's like, I'll take care of it. And that was How to Get Away with Murder. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hopefully you check out my one review for tonight. And I hope to see you again soon as I do my reviews for Empire. I'm going to be releasing different segments of my talk show. And just thanks for watching, guys. And hopefully you're enjoying the social media experience with me. Have a good one.